Welcome back to the Manitoba Liquor Mart's Ed Center at Madison Square. My name is Ace Burpee. This is Great Tastes of Manitoba, and we're throwing a party, a kitchen party, with Manitoba Pork and Susan Riese, and I'm fired up about this third one. This is going to be good.
Okay, awesome. Let's make some pork tenderloin sliders with yogurt lime
That's
sauce.
right, Mexican pork tenderloin sliders, yogurt lime sauce. What cut are we using?
We're using pork tenderloin, extra lean.
Loin is an interesting word.
Could be,
Right?
could
Loin.
be. The first thing we want to do is take off any of the additional fat, or sometimes called
Yes.
silver skin. When you cook it, it tends to get a little bit rubbery, so we're just going to trim that a little bit.
Sure.
And basically just comes off easy, just like that. Make sure you're using a
Loin.
nice sharp knife. That's always the trick to doing that.
All right.
And then
What was the other name for it? Sorry?
extra
Silver?
silver skin.
Silver
skin. It's just connective tissue, essentially.
Now, what are we going to do to this tenderloin before we cook it?
We are going to rub it with a dry rub.
I've
And-
actually been to a party at Susan's house. No, I have.
Yes, you have.
And she did a dry rub, and we made ribs, and it was awesome. So I know you're good at this, so I'm
Okay.
good. This is going to be good.
So for our Mexican rub, we've
Yes.
got some cocoa powder.
Sure.
We have onion powder and garlic powder.
Good.
We've got some brown sugar.
I know.
And we're going to add a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of ancho pepper.
I
chili
like ancho pepper.
Now, the interesting thing about this pepper is it's actually not spicy. It's more smoky than it is spicy.
Oh, yeah?
You can try it if you like. If
I
you
will
don't take
gladly.
my word for it. Or not. We're going to also add in
That's
a
good.
dash
Smoky. That's
of
right.
cinnamon and a dash of allspice. Don't have to even measure that. Just
Okay.
stir that up.
It's a little bit hot.
Break off the or break up the brown sugar.
Okay.
You can have more than enough rub for this tenderloin, and then we're just going to go crazy
Do it.
and rub that on. And just rub it in like this. You don't have to worry about being messy or
Anything.
anything.
Don't worry
Just
about a thing.
keep
It's a
rubbing.
party.
It's a party, that's right.
All right.
Okay, so I am going to wash my hands, and if you can transfer that to the baking rack,
Can
that
do.
would go in the oven for about 25 minutes.
We'll handle things from here, Susan.
And again, the best way to tell if the pork is done.
I'm going to put it in. I was going to put the whole thing in there. Sorry. Things fell apart without you. How do I put that in there? Oh, here.
Just use
Sorry
the fork.
about that. Yeah.
Best way to tell
I
if the
need
pork is
guidance.
done is, again, use the meat thermometer, pull the pork at about 120 or at about 155
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, tent it with some foil.
Yeah.
We've got a pork tenderloin here that's already done.
Great.
The great thing about this dish is you can use this tenderloin or use this recipe and not make the sliders, just eat it as a roast with your favorite accompaniments, rice,
Or
potato, whatever.
you can try and eat a dozen of these on
Right.
your own, which is what I would do.
And
'cause
it's a
they're so
cold
good.
dish too, so you don't have to worry about keeping it hot.
Okay.
So we're gonna slice about 1/4-inch slices. And these, you're gonna put about 2 slices on each slider. 2
Okay.
or 3, depending on how much meat you'd like to have on there. So you can start assembling the sliders.
Okay.
We've got some lettuce, some tomatoes, some avocado, some red onion. Basically use whatever condiments that you like. Layer it however you like. Make sure you get a few good pieces of pork on there. And as you can see, there's a bit of a hint of pink in that pork, which is
Sure.
exactly what you want for pork loin cuts.
These are going to be spectacular.
How about I layer on the pork?
Do it.
These are great little sandwiches. And the last thing we're going to do
Is
I'm going to make the yogurt lime sauce,
yogurt lime sauce
which is
to top 'em.
essentially
All right, give her.
yogurt, lime juice, some lime zest, and a little bit of cilantro.
Great. Good kick to it.
And we're going to stir that up. And then just put a little dollop. I love that word.
So do I. I like loin and dollop. Those are two
On
of my
each?
top 5 favorite words. All right.
And yeah, top
gonna
with
do
your
this.
bun.
Can I?
Yep. You can put on, yeah, whatever,
What's this
whatever
one?
you like. Not sure. It's artesian lettuce.
All right.
And there you've got your sliders and you're good to go. And
Very
they're great.
nice. Look at that.
Did a
Got
great
that?
job.
Mexican pork tenderloin sliders with yogurt lime sauce. Spectacular job. The kitchen party continues because we sent Al out into the store to find something for us to drink with all these great pork dishes. So Al will return and we will see what he's come up with right after these. Good job. I like these.